The Goo Tuber has got to be the most clowned on weapon in all of competitive Splatoon 2. I'm always the first to come to the defense of Goo Tuber anytime I catch someone clowning on it, but I have never been able to convince anyone that this weapon is good. It just has too many problems that I can't argue against. So what are these flaws? Well, to put it simply, pretty much every aspect of this weapon gets outclassed by something else that is more meta. Let's start with the range. The tap shot range is something that it's got going for it. It's longer than the tap shot range of any other one-shot charger. However, it does lose to the tap shot range of the Bamboozler. When comparing the full charge range, the Goo Tuber gets outranged by every other charger in the game except for the Squiffer, but nowadays Squiffers use MPU to get almost the exact same range. It can do a damage combo off of its own Curling Bomb, but so can Bamboozler, and it can do it from further away. At full charge and max MPU, it can do 200 damage all in one shot, which seems like it might be nice for busting through Umbrella Shield, until you consider the fact that Fizzy Bomb already exists and can do just as much burst damage, and the E-Leader is not far behind at 180 damage with a full charge. The Goo Tuber is allowed to hold its charge while submerged for longer than any other charger in the game, but the Nautilus can already do the same thing, and when it comes out of its charge, it isn't just completely screwed if it misses one shot compared to the Goo Tuber, which would be in a really bad spot. The one and only thing I can get people to admit that the Goo Tuber has over any other weapon is the way that it comes out of the ink when holding a charge. When any other charger holds their charge while in the ink, when they come out, they go through this animation that cannot be interrupted. The Goo Tuber, on the other hand, can interrupt this animation at any point, allowing it to mix up its approaches like crazy. Okay, so does this save the weapon? Does it make it good? You can approach any defender, mix up your approach, and then land a shot. One of the problems I see with that is that the Goo Tuber requires ink to make these sorts of maneuvers useful, and if you're holding your charge, then you aren't inking for yourself, so as soon as the enemies start painting over your feet, you pretty much lose that strength. So that should be it, right? I'm pretty much out of gas. There's really nothing I can say to save the Goo Tuber. I mean, it has better tap shot range than any other one-shot charger, so you could say that it is the best at painting out of all the chargers, but in my opinion, the difference is so small that I wouldn't consider it a strength of the weapon, unless it's a really specific map and position where that extra little bit of range that you're getting on the paint actually makes a difference. So yeah, I finally admit it, this is not a good weapon. Everyone who have tried to convince that it was an okay weapon, you were right, I was wrong. Goo Tuber sucks and there's nothing I can say about it. But I don't think it ends there. Games are allowed to have really crappy weapons that just don't fit into the top level meta. Games aren't just about creating an esports arena where every single weapon has some kind of use. Sometimes there are weapons that can just exist for fun, and I think it would be fun to try to make a Goo Tuber work. So now I just want to talk about how we could do that. How could we make a team comp and strategy that makes the Goo Tuber look good despite how crappy I now see that it is? Okay, well, let's just look at what this charger can do that no other charger can do, and I think that's go for a really crazy approach and actually still just keep skirmishing in that crazy position and stay alive. I think other chargers would struggle to keep moving and be threatening, but the Goo Tuber actually can, with that submerge ink function, move around a lot and still have a little bit of threat of maybe popping out of the ink one of those times and actually shooting you in the face, compared to other chargers where if they decided to move around like crazy like a Goo Tuber would, then you know they aren't charging a shot, so they aren't actually a threat that's going to deal damage to you. Okay, so all we need to do is make sure that when the Goo Tuber goes for a crazy approach, that there's some kind of support like an end zap, a junior, or a mini splatling close behind, so that after that Goo Tuber executes their play, there's still a support behind them ready to paint up that Goo Tuber's feet and allow the Goo Tuber to keep skirmishing in that area that it finds itself in. Okay, so we can set up this situation pretty easily by adding a painting weapon to the team, but what do we do after getting ourselves into that position? There needs to be some kind of follow-up, and it kind of needs to be something with range. Something that can stop defenders who would punish the Goo Tuber for going in like this. So I'm thinking either a Hydra Splatling or a Charger, if the map allows a long-range backline to take a position that protects the Goo Tuber's approach. Or if it isn't that kind of map, then maybe something like Fizzy Bomb that also has long range, or probably just a long range special like Missiles or Booyah Bomb. I think a comp that's trying to make Goo Tuber work is constantly trying to just go for these all-in plays and then regroup to try for that all-in play again. So I think a good fourth weapon to add to this comp would be any kind of weapon that can just hold space for a long time. So either another support or maybe a weapon that has some kind of wall or object like Splash Wall, Brella, or even Bubbles. This comp sounds like it has an issue of just being predictable if the only kinds of plays that you can make are ones where the Goo Tuber goes in, but maybe if you make the right comp, you can find something that has other options and the Goo Tuber all in is just one option. These are just my thoughts on the Goo Tuber, a weapon that I've always tried to defend. I might have been wrong about a few things, so go ahead and share your opinion down in the comments. Again, I admit that the Goo Tuber isn't a good weapon, so at this point I just want to figure out, is there a way that we can make a team comp that at least shines a spotlight on the Goo Tuber and shows some of the things that it can do and makes it look good, if only for a moment. For the rest of the video, I'm just going to show you some Charger 1v1 footage that I recorded with my good buddy Slug on stream. Right before this, I tried Charger in a scrim for the first time and I got absolutely demolished. So Slug was kind enough to hop into a 1v1 with me just to give me a little bit of practice. I really appreciate that, buddy. You're awesome. And I was really happy because it gave me a chance to at least explore the Goo Tuber a little bit now that I've been practicing Charger more, to see a little bit more of its potential. And it was during this 1v1 that I kind of realized that A, this weapon does have potential, and B, that potential is just too weak and it still kind of sucks. At least one of the side effects of what happened during that stream is that people saw me suck with Charger, and then they saw me go into a 1v1 against Slug, who's actually a better player than me, and I actually did do some things with Goo Tuber against him, and I feel like that actually made some people in the stream kind of be like, huh, if this crappy Charger player can do things with Goo Tuber, then maybe there is potential. So hey, maybe there's someone out there better than me doing more research on Goo Tuber, and they'll make a video that actually does convince you that this weapon is good. I was liking the fact that it has like the Nautilus, like you can move in the middle of your charge up, so you can kind of reposition yourself without having to start all over. Which was just really helpful, would have been really helpful for clams, so I can be in less committal positions and just wait to see where they go.
Like if this weapon really wants to be used more, if they want it to be used more in the future, they really gotta give this thing range. A lot of it. This current range is not gonna fit it. That's his spot here.
Oh, not enough range.
It's got awkward range. It has everything else going for it, but it has awkward range.
Wow, I'm wearing so much MPU. I can kill so much sooner than I think.
I missed. This might just be a really good option to learn how to drop roll kill. Fuck out of here and stop.
What would I wear it with?
What do you mean?
What weapon would I utilize that build with?
Hero Treasure. Well, not the build, I'm just saying, like, for learning how to drop shot, it's useful.
Nice one, Slug. Oh my gosh. I should break this. What am I doing?
What are these team comps, bro? I don't expect anything less, to be honest. A respawn punisher, drop roller, gold dynamo roller.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this one I should probably be able to
Was that Sprinkler? Yes! Slug, you did it! You did the partial charge to kill me before you died, or to hurt me before you died. And the Sprinkler had the shot on the way. Yo, what a perfect
Wait, they have
final
a disconnect.
game.
How are we not winning?
And Artemis is raging too. I couldn't think of a happier ending.
Get bro. Half charging is the move, and no one can tell me otherwise. You're trash at Flames Roller. Get.
Are you wrecking people with the Goober?
Yeah.
Finally, Goobers rise up.
Bragging.
Goobers rise up.
We still lost.
Okay. I did something for the Goober clan.
Everything. I never mind. I don't even know if I top bragging. I probably wouldn't. I got something. Okay, 7 kills is not bad compared to the 3 that Exclusia Matic got. How did you only get 3 kills? Only 3, by the way.
I thought that would have to be a kill. Okay. I'm not wearing enough MPU. I need more power. The Goober's taking over my mind.
I'm wearing 2 games 4 subs.
Oh, that's more than me. By 1 sub. Oh my gosh. I wanted to throw that sooner, and I just decided to still throw it anyway. It's like, surely this will help me escape. Oh no. Why do you do this to me? I want your commands.
Bro, what is this? They have like 2K pros and a Sea Hydra. And you expect us to win how?
Yes! The trick! The 3000 IQ play that wasn't even mine. The game made that play for me. Thank you, Splatoon developers, for watching over me.
Bro, this is actually just a broken fucking comp on the other team.
Okay, this is big brain! Come on, guys, respect the Goober!
So who the fuck says respect the dude? No one respects
Only
the
Joe.
Not even I did, I'm using it.
Okay, I'm just bad with Inkjet. You would have been dead if I was good. Alright, I need to get good, so... Whoa! That was just some hard of the cards.
Hella low.
I need to get better so people can actually take it seriously. Let's say to believe in the Goober. Alright.
There's some good players out there. They're far and wide though.
I want you to see my clam trail. I want you to get distracted by the shinies.
I forget
How you like these apples?
Walking along this is literally faster than walking.
Try to give him a taste of his own medicine. Oh no, he's gonna end it!
I forget it's faster just like spam or just to walk with this weapon over bridge.
There's probably like a little bit of time left. Get another splat. The Goober's taking over my mind.
Get f***ed! Oh, this weapon is great! You don't even have to jump with this thing.
Alright, that might be the last one. I feel like we're out of time. I'm coming for you.
This weapon, Joe.
I know. I'm playing it too. If they just give it the Squiffer buff that charges while it's falling. Did you just use my own trick against me? How dare you?
You guys, they really thought they could out DPS a Squiffer. Right now, Squiffer Goo Tuber. You know how much damage this thing does?
Oh my gosh. It's right on top of me. Okay, there's a lot more time in this than I thought.
Yeah, boys. Nice job.
That's right. Please let that be the time. 3 subs of MPU. That must just be a random build. You just like that hat?
What weapon is it?
It's playing a K charger.
Yeah, doesn't make sense for that weapon.
It might just be his gear that he likes. Yeah, he loves the Switch hat. He actually always wears it. Oh, nice! That was epic. Epic ending. I was goofing on his hat, and then he kills me and ends it. Slug likes the hat. That's the last. What an ending. He actually types in chat before ending the game. Respected.
Alright, aim lower with this thing.
Alright. Thanks everybody for coming to the stream. And thanks to Team Amnesia for playing on the stream.
This was fucking blind.
I will see you guys in the next live stream. Playing Transistor tomorrow morning. I need you up bright and early, T. Alright? Set your alarm. Alright. Bye-bye.